Hey everyone. Yeah, I thought I'd kind of give you a little bit of a, I guess you could say, mid-review, if you will, mid-review on, of course, WWE 2K15 for the PS4. I think this also applies for the Xbox One since they're both next-gen consoles and both basically got similar control schemes. Um, so yeah, as you can tell, this is the PS4 version. I will say this. It took me a while to kind of get used to the controls again, just like it did last year when I got 2K14 for the Xbox 360. It takes a while to get used to the controllers, even though you should automatically know them. The reason it took me a little longer on this one is because, of course, this is on a PlayStation 4. So being on the PlayStation 4, it takes a little longer to do. Uh, the graphics definitely are a lot better. You can see that. I have not yet used the image capture yet. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. I don't know how that's going to be done. I have to look it up. I think it uses the PlayStation camera, but I think also you have to upload something. So, yeah, I have to look into that eventually. See where we go with that. But so far, I have to say it's all right. I mean, it's a little bit more of a, I guess you could say, slower pace at times. The reason I say it's slower pace is because I think the reason they're doing that is make it more realistic, more like, okay, you're watching an actual match or you're playing an actual match. So it is a little bit slow at times, but I could tell why they're doing it. They want to make it more realistic, more authentic. So that's good. Uh, exhibition wise, it's just, same thing as before. You get a lot more character, a lot more character, but basically the same thing before. Exhibition wise, you get your regular one-on-one, your tags, your six mans, your title matches, your tournaments. Uh, you get all those. So you get everything again like you used to. You get your chance, like I said, you go one on. If you want to do a title match, you can choose the championship you want to go after. You want to do one-on-one, six man, all that. It's there. The only thing that I think some fans have complained about is you have none of the matches that will allow you to do divas. That's a fact. As far as I know, they don't. And as far as creating a diva goes, that's another problem fans have. They liked creating a diva before, now they can't. Well, technically they can't. And what I mean by technically is you can still create a diva, but you got to take one of the established divas, whether it's Naomi, Cameron, AJ, Natalia, whoever. You got to take them and you got to make them your created diva. You got to rename them into your created diva. That's the only way you're going to be able to have one. And I think that's kind of stupid, but I can kind of see why they're doing this. They basically, I'm guessing they want to make it easier or something. I'm not really sure, but it's kind of stupid. And hopefully they fix that. Maybe eventually they'll wake up and realize, hey, we got to put a patch out there. We got to put an update out there and add Create a Diva to the creation mode. As well as Creator Arena, you don't have that anymore. They took that out. The custom music they took out, which is stupid. I don't know if you still do custom music and all that on the previous gen consoles. Because a lot of people are probably curious about doing a previous gen console, if you will. Even though some people say that the previous gen console version of 2K15, the characters look a little buggy. So, we'll see what happens. I may end up getting the 2K15 version on 360 just in case. Uh, but besides those things that I believe they need to work on, they need to either throw an update out there for us and add to the game, or at least if they're going to continue doing this now for the next gen consoles, improve and bring back that stuff for next year's installment. Um, Overall, it's not too bad, really not. And like I said, I just wish they didn't take that stuff out. I wish they didn't take it out. I hope they update it, let us have it for this game, or at least consider bringing it back for the next installment, which would be 2K16. As far as the modes go, the career mode, which is basically the seller for the next gen ones, is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's almost like it doesn't matter how many matches you win. This is the more you progress. The only difference, well, not difference, but the only thing I will say about this that will throw people off is when you use your created character, even though you've already created them, you've given them the move sets, the finishers, all that, once you use them in my career mode, everything defaults. That's right. Everything goes back into default mode. In other words, you gotta reestablish the moveset for your character. And the difference between exhibition and my career is on my career mode, you gotta earn SP and VC points to spend so you can get certain privileges. You can unlock in my career mode certain things, certain sets of moves and taunts and whatever, abilities, agilities, whatever. You need to have enough points to unlock those, make your character stronger, add in the movesets that you want to add in. You basically, the more you wrestle in my career mode, the more you compete, even in winning or losing, the more points you get, the more you could get stronger, get more abilities, get more movesets, and whatnot. Basically a lot of things, including, the ability thing where you kind of like, okay, what's your strength, how strong are you, blah, blah, blah. The more you get point-wise, SP-wise, you spend on that. And then once you get to maximum on that abilities chart, because, just like when you're creating a character for exhibition, you know how you increase all the way, you always want your character to be the strongest, right? Well, the more you increase on my career depends on the points you got. And as soon as you get to the limit of like a certain section of, okay, ability strength, leg power, body perseverance, durability, body durability, strength durability, stamina and all that. Once you get to that maximum, if you're playing the PS4 version, like I am, the green arrow button will pop up right next to the side of one of the bars once it's full, and then it'll come up with a message saying, if you want to do more, you need to spend such and such VC points, and then once you spend those VC points, obviously you get a little stronger. So basically the big difference between playing as your character in exhibition and playing as your character in my career mode is everything defaults, and the only way you could equip yourself with certain movesets that you've already equipped yourself with for exhibition, that the only way you could do that in my career is by earning points, SP points, and VC points. That's the only way. And you can unlock, like I said, certain movesets, taunts, abilities, stuff like that, managers, if you want a manager, things of that nature. Now again, like I said, with my career, it seems that it doesn't matter what your win-loss is. The more you go, the more you do, the more you progress. Eventually you'll get a shot. I think it takes maybe 4 or 5 matches, maybe, before you get the NXT title match. Once you win that, you got to defend it and defend it. Even if you lose, you still progress. Then eventually you end up on Superstars. Once you end up on Superstars, you get a pay-per-view match down the line. Then you end up on main event, and then on main event, and this is all during progression. You go through all these different progressions. Once you end up on main event, you get a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. Win or lose, you can still progress, and the next stop is SmackDown, and then obviously, of course, after SmackDown is Monday Night Raw. Now, in between going from main event and SmackDown, you will be finally, like you say, going on pay-per-views, and this is between Superstars, main event, and SmackDown. So Superstars, you'll go to Extreme Rules. You get to choose basically every time about 3 or 4 pay-per-views you want to be in, and that's all you can choose. The more you progress, the more pay-per-views you could choose for the next level. So like with me, I had Extreme Rules. I think that was about it. I think I had another one. I can't remember. And then after main event, you go, and then during main event, you get a WrestleMania match, and that's against William Regal. So you get your WrestleMania match there. You progress from that. After you win that, you progress. You get your moment, basically declaring you've arrived and all that. And then you move on to SmackDown, and then you go through a gauntlet of matches set up by Vicky Guerrero. You get a cutscene saying, basically her saying, "Hey, you tough stuff. Guess what? I'm giving you a gauntlet match, a series of matches you got to do throughout the week." So you start off with Del Rio, who I've already lost to, and then next up would be Batista, Randy Orton, and then Bray Wyatt. So that's basically how when you get to the SmackDown level, and that's where I am right now, how my career mode works. It's very different. It basically, like I said, it defaults your moveset in career mode. Basically, puts you back into default settings, where you basically, when you go to the moveset again, you got to put those moves that you've already put on in exhibition. For my career, you got to put them back on there. But again, sometimes it all depends on what you earn points to unlock with. So, does it get a little hard and tricky at times? Yes, because sometimes you start out slow, you're not strong enough, so you need to get those points. The main thing about my career is you want to progress and progress and progress and earn points, earn points, earn points, earn points. So that's what you want to do. Again, as far as exhibition goes, it's just like when you would play previous games. It's really nice. You get to really have your title matches any you want. Like I said, the only thing that I wish they wouldn't have done is take out create a championship, but what are you going to do? As far as the online deal, especially community creations, obviously you only have like 25 slots altogether for both your characters and what you download, and it looks all right. I like the community creations. Gives you some variety, not as much, like I said, as what you had before, but hopefully they will reinstate that in the future. They will reinstate that back into the system, reinstate that either with an update in the future or maybe with the next installment, they'll bring all that stuff back. So, but yeah, the exhibition, like I said, is really good, really nice. But that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about community creations. Community creations is good. You can tell that a lot of people are doing what they can. They've already created certain logos. They've already uploaded certain images for logos and stuff, so that's good. I think already I've seen a KO up there for Kevin Owens, so that's pretty nice. So people are definitely taking advantage of a lot of those things. Like again, like I said, the only thing that I need to figure out is the whole image capture deal and see where we go from there. Universe mode I haven't tried out yet, but if it's just like before, I think I'll enjoy it. Overall, it's not too bad. Overall, for right now, as far as this mid-review goes, it's not 2K15's all right. There's just certain things I wish they didn't take out, and hopefully with an update, or maybe in the next installment, they'll bring that stuff back in. So, that's all I'm going to say on it with this mid-review. I'll do an overall review once I probably complete career mode, and I will, and probably create a few more characters and download a few more things, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out. God bless.